Acer rubrum. Acer rubrum is the red maple. It's a fast-growing, large tree. The acers, remember, all have opposite leaf arrangement, so you have the opposite leaf arrangement there. A simple leaf. The leaf on this typically has 3 lobes with teeth on it. Occasionally you'll get one that has a 4th and a 5th small lobe kind of sporting out there, but typically 3 lobes with teeth and red petioles, especially in the sun. This will go from sun to part shade. It does a little better in the sun. It does better in the sun really a little bit further east than here, so on our side of the state, sort of central and western Oklahoma, you might want to give it just a little bit of shade, a little bit of protection from the heat. It appreciates some moisture. It does really well in moist areas. It's actually sometimes called a swamp maple. So it does appreciate a little more moisture than our very, very drought-tolerant plants do. The leaf color is a medium green, and it has kind of a silvery white color to the back of the leaf. The fall color can be spectacular, just a blazing red. The stem on the red maple, the new stem, can also have kind of a reddish cast to the brown. Then it matures to a gray stem and continues into a smooth gray bark, especially on the younger trees. The bark is very smooth, kind of thin. You can get a little, in the winter here, you can get a little bit of southwest damage when the bark warms up and in the sunshine on a cold day, and then temperatures drop and it may crack, being kind of thin. You see southwest damage on these a little bit here. When the tree gets older, it'll have a furrowed bark, still keeping that light gray on the top of the ridges, but with the lower part of the furrows darkening up. The flowers on the red maple occur in the spring, typically red but sometimes yellow. The buds sort of cluster around the node, and then it's this drooping sort of cluster of flowers like the rest of the maples, but slightly showy when they're red. And then you have the double samara that we have seen on the other maples. Bright red when they emerge, and then either maturing to a greenish or red. Seems like in the sunshine the red develop a little bit better. There are several cultivars of this plant, and generally planted for its fast growth and its spectacular full color.